While the world awaits to witness Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk squaring off in a cage match, that I can't wait for, the respective companies also in a bit of a battle of their own. It's called Threads. It's the new app from Meta. It's a standalone Twitter competitor. It's essentially built on Instagram's account system. Now that's been released. Within 18 hours of being released, Meta's Threads, that's what it's called, Threads if you're looking for it, has over 30 million sign-ups. Let's chat to tech journalist and gadgetgal.com owner Claire Patramathis making time for me this morning. Hello Claire. I want to be honest, I downloaded it yesterday because I knew you and I were going to be talking. I don't know what I'm looking at. It looks like Instagram but doesn't really have the same features. I'm a bit confused, but I'm old, so help me.
You're not old. First of all, let me say that so I can keep my job. But so yes, no, it is very like Twitter, except it is supposed to be friendlier. You know, according to the head of Instagram, Adam Mosseri, like Twitter's sort of volatility and unpredictability because of Musk is was the reason for Instagram to jump on something like this. Threads is designed for public conversations. It links to your Instagram account, so you immediately can follow the people that you would normally on Instagram, and they can follow you, which I think I've heard people liken it to a bit of a dopamine kick as well, because suddenly you have all these followers, which you've normally had to work for on any other social media platform. So it's a direct reference to, basically the Twitter pioneered the space. And then just given that everything that was going on at Twitter, Meta thought that this was an opportunity to build something that was open and something that was good for the community and that was already, using Instagram. And they said that they've been planning to release Threads itself. They call it their sanely run version of Twitter. I don't know if we can agree with that. But they planned to launch it a while, or they've been planning to release something like this for quite a while.
We're going to talk BYD in a moment. I'm going to let you finish your thought. As you do that, though, I want to know from you, who would you put your money on between Elon Musk and Zuckerberg in a cage fight? Just give me your prediction on that as you finished your thought.
Zuckerberg, I think, would be, he does jiu-jitsu, so I think he's trained for things like that. The thing is, we had a discussion about this yesterday, and I think, he might look like, I don't want to say the scrawnier version, but, I think he's been trained. So I think he would probably, I thought Musk initially, but then when I found out that he's actually done like jiu-jitsu and things like that actually, he might have the upper hand in that. But what I wanted to say about Threads initially, is that, because Instagram and Facebook try and keep things clean and try and monitor what people are saying and all that kind of stuff. The cause for concern is that we're not necessarily having open discussions, that everything's going to be monitored and no, I don't know, one opinion versus another opinion. There's going to be no clashes. And so, are we going to be shushed for our opinions? And that was even jokes and things like that. And that's the only thing I'm a little bit, it's a risky endeavor if you think about it.
Yeah, censorship is always going to be one of those hot topics. BYD, let's talk energy vehicles for a moment.
Yes.
Are we talking electric cars? Obviously, I'm going to think about load shedding and blackouts, but is that what we're talking about?
Yes. So fully electric. BYD, Build Your Dreams, is what the company's called. And they basically started out making rechargeable batteries in 1995. So they've expanded into like automotive, rail, energy, electronics. And they've got, they're in the US, Canada, Japan, Brazil, and now a few more countries, and now they've come to South Africa. And they, interesting to me, they've chosen South Africa, and they say this is the location because, it's one of the largest economies in Africa, and we are making an effort towards, cleaning things up in this country. And I don't know if we're doing that on purpose. I don't know if load shedding is doing that for us, But what amuses me is, Tesla started out using, BYD blade battery, or they've just started using BYD blade batteries for their Model Y electric crossovers, which I think are produced in Berlin. And that's already shows you that people think that BYD is the competitor of Tesla, which I suppose to a certain extent it is. But there's Tesla using their products to power their cars as well.
It's going to be fascinating, especially with how the blackouts are going to work. Claire Petramathis, thank you very much indeed, tech journalist and gadgetgal.com owner. So she's going with Zuckerberg on this one.